Hello everybody. Hi guys. Happy Halloween. I have a chickpea on my desk and he won't move and he's just purring. I don't know what to do. Hello, hi guys. Happy Halloween everybody. I hope everyone's had a great fun day. Oh wait, I forgot my tarot cards. I know I was forgetting something. Let me go grab those really quick. Oh, BRB, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I don't have, let me turn the channel points on really quick as well for tarot. I don't know if I can with Chickpea taking over. I have my keyboard tucked in right now, so he's doing the things. Maybe we can do it from here. Yes. I got this, guys. Oh, he's moving! Chicky! Chickpea, hi! Hi, Chicky. Hi, Fee! Hello! Hi, Firestorm! Thank you! We got the chunky pea right here. I'm also gonna turn on tarot readings through the channel points as well. I don't remember what I had it set as. Tarot readings. Okay, it should be up now for you guys. So obviously, like bits and whatever. Oh wait, Fee. 2 readings, please. Okay. Oh, I'm yelling into his little baby ears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's pause the music so you guys can hear him purring. I don't know how well my mic picks it up, but yes, he is very happy. It's picking it up a little. 2 tarot readings. Okay, Fee, we will do that. But yes, oh, is he leaving? He muted it! He muted it too as well, I believe, when he walked through, unless I accidentally did that. But yes, 2 tarot readings for Fee. I don't know if Chicky's staying or not. He's thinking about it. Today we're pretty much gonna have like a very chill stream. We are gonna do spooky themed stuff. It's gonna be a short stream. This will be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. I have a few videos pulled up. Finger Cheese shared some videos to react to in the Discord, and they are the short horror film things, so we'll be doing that. Hi, Finger Cheese, welcome in. Happy Halloween. You're giving candy to gremlins tonight? I don't think our neighborhood gets trick-or-treaters. Of course, I have my window closed, right? Like the blinds closed, so I can't really tell. But I feel like our neighborhood is mostly grandparents and not actually like young families with young children. So I don't think we get the little gremlins where I'm at, which I'm okay with because candy is expensive, and if I were to like try to stick to my values and buy vegan candy, that's even more expensive, I would feel like, or you'd get less out of it, you know? So I don't know, maybe one year I might splurge and do a give out candy, but again, I don't think we actually get trick-or-treaters here, so maybe I don't have to worry about it. But thank you so much, Finger Cheese, for the 15 months. I'll do a tarot reading for you. I'm doing tarot readings. I also have it available through channel points. I just don't have it in the title because I forgot to set that beforehand. That makes it so long. Hold up. Oops. Oops, we did something. There we go. No. Maybe that's... No. It cuts it off. How do we make this look okay? There we go. Is that good? Do you guys think that looks so fine? I look really cute. Thank you, Finger Cheese. I have the videos pulled up that you put in the watch, the suggested. So, yes. Free candy in this economy, right? How do people do that? How even? Hello, Ashwood. Welcome in. And hello, Mofaka. Hello. Happy Halloween to everyone. But yes, very chill stream. My feet hurt because I decided to wear boots to work, like booties, little chunky heels to work, and it was shoes that I have not worn in forever, but I dressed as like a little witch, kind of casual, like a dress with the boots and my purple witch hat. So my feetsies hurt from wearing those shoes that I haven't worn in forever. They weren't, I could, after a little bit, it wasn't great. Hello, Melon, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, look at Mofaka with the watch streak. Hey. I do. I've been thinking about that recently. I was skimming Amazon a little bit for, that's one thing I did look up on Amazon. I haven't gotten anything like that, but I have been thinking about it. I might look and see every now and then if like a nice quality one is on sale or something. So yeah, but I do have multiple videos pulled up that we can watch through. I'll be doing tarot readings, and that's pretty much it. Chatting with you guys. Also, I would love to, I don't know if any of you guys do, but if anyone has like a paranormal, spooky time, IRL ghost story kind of thing they want to share in chat, I would love for that to be a possibility, and then we can kind of like read it out loud and discuss your paranormal experience. Thank you, Melon. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Ashwood. Yay! Thank you, Melon. You always come here and spoil me in the chat. I'm gonna add, drop your IRL ghost experience. How do you spell experience? How do you spell experience? Misspell it wrong, I know. I don't know that this has autocorrect. Experience in chat. Yeah. Right, so if you guys have had any spooky experiences, let me know, and I'd love to read and discuss them. So yeah, I think we have some cool things to do today. I'm kind of excited, kind of hyped. No games. We're not going to do games. I was looking to see if there was maybe like a really short horror game that would be about an hour long, you know, like a very indie horror game. And I thought about we could do like a demo of something, but I was like, nah, let's not. Hi, Wee Bob, welcome in. Merry Friday, Halloween. You don't have any? When I was little, I would think I saw people peek around corners out of the side of your eye. That could be something. I mean, for realsies. When you're little, your mind's more open to that stuff. Okay, my desk is like really dirty. It's like covered in crumbs because I eat at my desk all the time. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, so I know I have to do 2 readings for Fee. Oh, who put a poll up? Wait, who did this? Which one of my mods made a poll? What is your favorite candy? There's a poll for candy up at the top. A chocolate? A fruit candy? You hate candy. I'm definitely a chocolate girly. Because, I don't know. Normally fruit candy, like, it's yummy, but then it makes your mouth feel gross. And it kind of just stays with you forever until you brush your teeth. And then it's just like, it's just pure sugar, like constant, what is it called? Pure, processed sugar. So I don't know, it gives me more acne than chocolate would. Chocolate you can kind of like make healthy in a sense. It's made from cocoa beans, so it depends on how it is. But I'm definitely a chocolate girly forever and ever. So let me vote chocolate. I'm a vote. Haha, it's in the lead now. Yeah, I do like Skittles, but I don't just like... If I had the option, I would pick chocolate over a fruit candy for sure. And I would munch repeatedly on chocolate, but with a Skittles or a fruit candy, I would only have like a few, like a bite or 2 and be done. While chocolate, I would eat like a whole bag. Okay. Fee, I'm gonna start with you. I gotta remember, Fee, melon, finger cheese. And then if mods can also, if I skip anything, please let me know so I can make sure we're good. Okay, Fee. So I'm gonna be shuffling, and if you want to think of a question, or if you want, if there's anything you want to open up to in your mind while I shuffle or while we do this, if you're thinking like, oh, what does the universe have to say to me? Is there anything like that? Or if you have a question like, is it gonna rain tomorrow? I don't know, whatever it may be. Think of it as we kind of shuffle through. Why is my chat paused? Yeah, so M&M's over Skittles, except it would be like the vegan M&M's. Skittles are vegan, by the way. Skittles are vegan, but M&M's obviously like the M&M brand I don't eat. However, there are vegan brands out there that makes what would be considered the same thing. One of the brands I think is called Unreal. And they have them where it's like plain, like maybe they use rice milk instead of dairy milk. I don't remember, or maybe it's just dark chocolate. But they have them where they have like little Rice Crisp in there. And then they also have the kind that has peanut butter and peanuts in it as well, so. Okay, I am shuffling for you, Fee. I'm gonna draw your first card very soon. I haven't been playing with the tarot as much as I would like, so I still don't know too much about all of the cards yet. So I feel like I've been doing other things and I haven't had as much time to just like sit down and focus on the things that I would like to. Okay, Fee, I'm pulling your first card right here. Ooh. We got 5 of Wands, and it has little doggies. Look at the little puppers. It's got 5 little puppers tugging war. So what do we think that means? Like, is it... They're all tugging. But they're also, it's like kind of like these two are they're the same, mirrored, I guess you could say. So we got little puppies. 501. Oh, like your name. 501s. Okay, so let's see. So the wands. Whoops. The wands relate to your inner energy. So 5 of Wands calls us to respond to the hold on. Let me start over. The 5 of Wands calls us to respond to things that confuse or irritate us with curiosity. So responding with curiosity to the things that confuse us, instead of immediately reacting negatively to something that challenges your understanding of the world. Approach with curiosity. Personal growth is an asset. Think of this as an opportunity of learning. I mean, saying conflicted does line up with that, and it is up to your own intuition with things and your own interpretation when it comes to that. Like, this is just a book of other people's interpretation, but yeah, things that confuse, that's a form of conflict, and instead of approaching it negatively, approach it with curiosity so you can grow instead of hold yourself back. That's kind of cool. When I don't know something, I'm curious and you Google it. Lol. Whatever you're going through, think of it as an opportunity of learning versus letting it weigh negatively on you. I think that's kind of what it's potentially trying to say. 5 of Googles. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle your next card. I feel like that's a really interesting card though. It could apply to quite a bit. So I feel like it's like if you're taking something negatively, and if you're confused about a situation or irritated, it said irritated as well. If you feel conflict about it, instead of letting it weigh down on you, approach it more as a learning and growth experience and be more curious about learning about it instead of just like letting it hold you back. Shuffle, shuffle. My little baby hands. I forgot to tell you guys, when we went to the Renaissance Festival, some of the dealers sell jewelry and stuff, and I was trying on the different rings under the different sizes, and I have like legit baby hands. Like, I'm barely 5 foot, if you even want to say that. So I know I'm like a size 5 ring on these 2 fingers, on this hand specifically, but this hand, my fingers are like slightly skinnier, and I was trying on the different rings, and my ring finger on my right hand is legit a size 3. Like, a size 5 is already small, but some of those, I can't wear them on all my fingers. But no, like this finger I think was a size 4, the ring finger on this side, and then this one is a size 3. Teeny tiny. It was under kids' sizes. Oh. Hold on. I dropped some of the cards, but it was like multiple ones, so I thought it was just a single one. I was like, oh, that's your card. Hello, Hyper Kid. Welcome in. Okay, I'm about to draw your next card. Not last time I did a reading on myself, but like one of the last times, I feel like I got like 3 wands in a row, which I thought was weird, but okay, so this is the next one. you got, this one's a cute card, 4 of Swords, and it's got like a little, it looks like a red panda maybe? Some kind of little fur baby with 3 swords, or 4 swords, sorry, asleep, like one's underneath and the other 2 are around it. So, but yeah, hello, happy Halloween, Hyper Kid. You love red pandas? That's a red panda, right? I don't know. You love them, that's crazy. Okay, so wands related to your inner energy. What do swords relate to? Okay, swords relate to our intellect and reasoning, so how our, I guess, our brain works. You got the 4 of Swords. These kind of relate in a sense. Wait, these make sense together, I feel like. Wait. Okay, so it says the challenge presented here is to find stillness despite looming fear or worry. Perhaps you've recently experienced tension and trauma, or you're dealing with persistent stress. You need a moment of retreat. You are a separate being from the stress that nips at your ankles. Time and stillness is what's needed right now. Oh my god, I want to cry for you, Fee. I'm sorry. I know what you're going through, so focus on releasing shame around sticky situations that have drained you. Give yourself a hug, get cozy, and take a break before moving forward. So basically, you need to just like step back and breathe and take a moment and stay into retreat and just like separate the stress from everything and just give yourself a vacation and stuff. And obviously like trauma, tension, fear, worry, whatever it is, different things can go under those categories, or you know, other words can take place, you know. But yeah, I want to cry, Fee. Well, I will be thinking of you. I feel like these kind of did go hand in hand together. Like, I could see how they would, I don't know, go into the same situation, basically. Hi, Nora. Happy Halloween. Your hair is so pretty. You love the hat. You're getting into your Miku costume. Yay! I hope you have fun. Thank you, Fee, for letting me do a card reading. And like, I don't know, I felt it. To me, it makes sense and it aligns with situations that you are going through, which gives me chills, you know. I hope you have fun, Nora. Ashwood! Gifting the gift, who did it go to? Ben? Thank you, Ashwood. You're going trick-or-treating tonight. Oh, I hope you have fun. Where I'm at, I guess my county, I was told that they closed the schools today. They made it like a teacher work day, so like the kids were out of school on Halloween. And it lines up on a Friday to begin with. So I thought that was crazy. Okay, Ashwood, thank you for the, it says you've gifted 19 subs, thank you. Let's see, what won the poll? I missed that. I don't know how to check it. We had a candy poll. It ended 10 minutes ago. I don't know what won. Okay, so I need to do finger cheese. Chocolate one. Is it because of me? Was I that last vote that pushed it to the 60%? Okay, finger cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle for you. And then we have melon and ashwood. Yay, chocolate! Nummy num num. 6 to 7. Finger cheese. Focus in on while I'm shuffling. Focus in. I don't know how accurate it can be if your mind's like wandering elsewhere, and it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know how it works, but yeah. 6, 7. Wait. What am I missing? You hear that enough at school? Stop it. I didn't go to school. I went to beauty school. I don't do numbers. I don't understand what 6, 7 means. I thought it was the vote. I thought it was the poll for the chocolate versus fruit candy. Okay, I'm gonna do one more shuffle and then I'm gonna pull your card, finger. I don't want to know? Okay. I guess I won't. It's a dumb meme. Okay. Maybe Masada's shown it to me before, but maybe he hasn't. I don't see this brain rot stuff as much until he shows it to me. And then I'm just like, what? Okay, finger cheese. I am gonna pull your card. Ooh, this one's pretty. Ooh. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups. We have little swans. Well, there's different types of birds, honestly. And then there's like a hand holding a flower. The flower has the roots still attached to it. And it's got like a teardrop shape. And I don't know if that is supposed to be the sun, maybe? Ooh, it's a really cool artwork. Ooh, my foot is asleep. Wow. It's tingling. I was sitting on it. Okay, so cups relate to our emotions. Oh, Mars? That makes sense because the color. Okay, so this is our emotion. This is your emotion, finger cheese. So, Ace of Cups. You find yourself in a state of bliss, invigorating energy swirling all around you. Whatever is swimming your way right now, open up to its juicy, overflowing possibility. When we acknowledge reality, we can sink our teeth into it and let it drip down our chins, staining every thread in the fabric of our lives. Indulge, dear reader. Okay, you got something good coming your way that's nice and juicy and you need to indulge. Whatever that is. I don't know if you know what that is yet or if it's coming up and you don't know what it is, but it's gonna smack you and you just gotta take a big old bite and eat it like Lord of the Rings tomato. Right here. I really like this card art. Ew. So finger cheese has good stuff coming to him that, well, if he doesn't indulge, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be good stuff if he doesn't indulge. You gotta indulge. Just saying, you gotta go for it. Your birthday is coming up! Yay! It's a ripe mango! I like this card. That's a very positive card, but too. Like, it didn't have anything negative. Or anything that could be taken like, you know. Cool. Is it booty? Hi, Stubborn. Welcome in. Wait, Ashwood gifted. I thought it said Ben. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, I cut off your name. It's Stubborn. Is it like split your name? I was like, who's Ben? Stubborn. Okay. Okay, stubborn. Hi, hello. I misread like when Ashwood gifted the sub, because it cut your name, and all I saw was Ben as the first thing. Okay, so this is gonna be Melon. Is Melon still here? I don't know if Melon's still here. Should I do Ashwood's? Ashwood, do you want me to do your reading and then maybe Melon's? Because I don't know if Melon's still here. Okay, Ashwood, I'm gonna go ahead and do your reading. Melon is always with us. Should I do Melon? Who should I do first then? I'm shuffling. Well, if you guys pull the same card, because I'm thinking about both of you guys. It's me, Ben. Okay, Ashwood, I'm gonna go ahead and do yours, and then I'll do Melon's, okay? Just in case he's BRB. Can you have one? So, I don't know. I have it set up through... Do Melon's first? Okay, wait. Oh, I'm so like... I have it set up through channel points and... donos and stuff, so depending on how you want to do the reading, it is available. Okay, so I guess I'm doing Melon's first. Okay, Melon, if you're not here, what if he's pooping? What if he had to go run to the pooper? What if this card will say he's pooping? If he comes back and I know he missed it, I'll do another one because I feel like he's not here right now. Thank you for the hydrate. Do I have my water? Yes, I do. I always have it like way behind my mic and cables and stuff. Ashwood, I'm lying. I'm doing your drawing first because I don't want Melon to not be here. So, Ashwood, this is yours. Think about it. Think about it. I feel weird not doing it without him here. Okay, Ashwood. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna do one more shuffle and then I'm gonna pull your card. I've been shuffling them for quite a while, though. You have enough channel points for one, but wasn't sure if there was time. Yeah! No, there's time. Definitely. I'm gonna do them all stream. Even if we're in the middle of something, I can, once we finish like a video, I can stop and do one. Okay. This is gonna be your pool, Ashwood. I didn't shuffle. There's no way. Unless I'll show you, but I'll shuffle again. This is the exact card that Finger Cheese got, so... This is what we just pulled. Wait, no, this isn't Finger Cheeses. This is the one for Fee, sorry. This is one we just pulled. Wait. Wait, Ashwood, do you have something that applies to the same way? Do you have a challenge? Wait, I can reread it, but I don't know if it applies to you or not. I mean, potentially, you're a different person, so you could be going through the same thing, something similar. Maybe our destinies are fated. Okay, so I'll reread it for you. The challenge presented here is to find stillness despite the looming fear or worry. Perhaps you've recently experienced tension or trauma and you're dealing with persistent stress. You need a moment of retreat. You are a separate being from the stress that nips at your ankles. Time and stillness is what's needed right now. Focus on releasing shame around sticky situations that have drained you. Give yourself a hug, get cozy, and make a break before moving forward. Do you have any tension and stress going on in your life that you need to retreat away from? Or did I just... I don't know. I shuffled a lot. You guys, I shuffled a lot because I was like, melon, ashwood, melon. Did that hit for you, ashwood, at all? Or... Because I know it made sense for Fee, but... Could apply. Should I do a second card for you? Or what if you end up getting the other same card? That would be something. Here, this is a quick shuffle. We'll just go with it. That could apply. Whoops. Three of Pentacles. This one's a pretty good card. This one's about finances. I think it's positive. Because I've gotten it before. Okay, this is a quick read for you, just in case. Okay, this is our outward behavior and actions, how we present ourselves is what the Pentacles stand for. So you got the 3. Your collaborations with friends, co-workers, lovers are aligned in a truly divine way. There's something going on in the connections you have, and it's supporting your holistic wellness. Perhaps the most beautiful thing is that each person or element at play brings their own unique qualities and flaws to the table. When we're honest about what we have the capability for and others to do the same, we can be valuable to one another without abandoning ourselves. Okay, so let's say you got good people around you and you have like a way of just going forward with it. Everyone has unique qualities and flaws to the table, but we're honest about what we have the capacity for. Okay, so I mean, honestly, with that other card, it could be like you're in a situation that's bothering you and maybe you need to talk to people that you're hesitant to talk to, but you have good friends around you who will lift you up, and everyone has like good qualities and flaws, but together it is just you need to connect with other people because it's going to be valuable to work with them versus abandoning everything and like keeping all your feelings locked away. Maybe potentially if you're putting those two cards together, I don't know. Three cheers for good people. Okay, I'm gonna move on to watching stuff if you guys are good with that, but again, I'll have these up the whole time. Like anytime if someone wants me to do that, it's going to be available throughout the whole stream. We still need to do melons, but I want to wait till I know he's here. Question mark. I don't know. I know he's a mod for a few channels, so he could be modding like back and forth with someone else, or he could be giving candy out to the gremlins again. Before we start watching YouTube videos, a lot of these are videos Jared suggested, Finger Cheese suggested, and we are also having the Discord watch parties. Tonight after stream, I'm gonna start up the night before Christmas in my Discord, and then Sunday is gonna be weapons, which came out a few months ago, so prep for that if you guys want to see or vibe out or anything. I haven't seen weapons before, so it'll be my first watch of that. I've heard mostly good stuff, but like a few people have been like a little about it, so I'm kind of curious for sure how it actually is. You haven't seen them? Wait, like either? There's no way you haven't seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm assuming you just mean weapons. You haven't seen them? Oh, the shorts. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm always down for that kind of stuff. Okay, you guys, if Melon pops in chat, let me know so I can do his tarot reading. I'm gonna switch over to screen sharing. Okay, cool. That might be too big. Wait. Did I make that smaller? Oh, the melon hunt. Lol. I think it's a little tinier. Is it still readable like that? Maybe I should move it to the bottom. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's not as in the way. So we have these pulled up. I'm gonna go ahead and pause Spotify. Cool. I think we're pretty set. So we have a few of these short films. We did watch a bunch of short films one year, and I really enjoyed that. And then I have a few other things pulled up just if we need to fill time that I thought could be cool. Or maybe I'll do like one short film and then one of the other videos and kind of bounce back and forth, you know? So what should we start with? This one? There's actually a game that recently came out or is coming out where it's a creepy clown that pops out and scares you. It's like an indie horror game. Okay, let's start with this one. It's Make Me a Sandwich. Oh, this is gonna be funny, isn't it? It's got like a bunch of awards though. Okay, okay. This one's 3 minutes long, so this will be a good start. Let me maybe turn subtitles on. Okay, starting Make Me a Sandwich.
Where's my sandwich?
Here you are, dear, just the way you like it.
Ew. Why are all the frames empty? Wait. Why are all these frames empty? They're all empty except for this one. I guess these two, but that's more of like a crochet. This looks like my house, guys. This is what my house looks like. Except for the empty frames. We gotta watch this again.
Okay.
We gotta watch him bite into it again. He's like, okay, I'm out. Oh, cosplay closet. Look, it's me. I guess that was Josh then. Yeah, is that Josh and us in the future? I guess so. The cosplay. Yep. Oh. I hope it's not like that. But here's my little cozy cosplay closet corner crafting area. Oh.
Marcy! Make me another sandwich!
Bro's hungry. That's barely any mayo.
Come on! Hurry up in there!
Wait. That's dish soap. Ooh, it's soapy. She's washing his mouth out. Nice. Ooh, look at her face. She's like, That turn.
Marcy! Make me a sandwich!
Oh, this is an awful loop.
Marcy! What part of sandwich do you not understand? Can't you do one damn thing right?
Right? How do you not notice? Bro, why are they not scooping the poop? I mean, they got cats, so it could be us, but The litter box, we would not get to make it look like that. That's not good. She about to put duty on it. That's some old duty too. Bro, it's been a while since they scooped. Ew. Hey Josh, have you how's your sandwiches been tasting lately? Oh no, chicken nugget sandwiches. Chickpea, when he gets a dingleberry, we call it a chicken nugget. Just for your information. Cause he gets dingleberries cause he got his big old tummy and can't clean himself well. He really likes it. He really likes the poopy.
Hurry up in there! Marcy, what are you doing? Come on, Marcy.
Ew. Wait, is that like broken glass? I thought it was like really chunky mayo. Wait, we'll do it! She really tests. Look how happy she's like, yeah. What? What?
Marcy, get in here.
His poopy gonna hurt. There's
What
flies.
is it, dear?
Oh! Oh, I didn't expect that. Bro, I knew something was up. Look at how long the hair is, though. The mustache is really long.
Another sandwich?
Oh, she went crazy.
Right away, dear.
Oh, she went crazy. He died a long time ago. Let's watch part 2. What y'all think? I was not hungry. Wait, I was hungry, but I'm not anymore. Lol. Oopsie. You've seen this? There's make me a sandwich number 2. That makes me wonder about the kitty cats and the litter box. Were they okay?
Mom, where's my sandwich?
Why is this audio so not okay?
Here you are, dear. Sorry to make you wait.
How many lifetimes does it take to make a damn sandwich?
What is happening? Is it right? Okay, this makes sense. There we go. My headset just was not plugged in right.
Mom, where's my sandwich?
Bro, that first one had to be so loud for you guys. Well, I plugged it in and Pumpkin was on my top of my PC when I plugged it in and his butt was kind of in the way, but he's not there anymore. So I guess I just didn't plug it in good from the beginning.
Here you are, dear. Sorry to make you wait.
How many lifetimes does it take to make a damn sandwich?
Ew. Oh, bro, bro.
What's wrong with this?
Oh, she got the idea from the other one.
Mom!
He noticed. At least he noticed.
Mom, make me another. What are you doing? Mom! Mom, that's gross! What? Mom, where are you going?
Why was he standing like that? That was awkward.
Here's another sandwich, dear.
Oh.
Don't eat that.
Ew.
What?
Did he actually have to bite into that when they filmed this? Oh, wait.
Mom! Mom, what are you doing? That is disgusting. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not gonna eat that. Mom, I'm not gonna eat that. Mom!
Here's another sandwich, dear.
Don't eat that.
Mmm. A little crispy here. Mmm. Yum, yum.
Fingernails?
Mom, fingernails? Really? What are you doing? Don't put. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not gonna eat that, Mom. I am not gonna eat that. Mom?
That's what
Mom,
you think.
What are you doing?
Here's another sandwich, dear.
Don't eat that! I said don't eat that!
Well, his life just flashed before his eyes.
Mom, what's going on?
I'm making you another sandwich, dear.
Bro, they look like the original,
What have you done? What have you done?
original Evil Dead.
I just wanted a sandwich.
I'm gonna make you sandwiches forever!
Okay, murder suicide over some Sammys. Yeah, the deities from the Evil Dead, the original Evil Dead, that's what she looked like. Okay, okay. Or we could follow it up with the Happy Meal. That kind of ties in with the Sammys. You kind of want a sandwich though? Lol. Of course you do. Oh goodness. Hello? No, thank you. Ain't no way. And of course the door is like that. He's licking his lip after that, dropping the Sammy off, the DoorDash dude, and he's like, yeah, not hesitant or question. No. No way. I'd be calling the police. Above me. Wait, where'd he go? Watch him be under the table. Oh, it's... Do we not get to see like a close-up of the sandwich? Of course he's watching something scary. Oh, there's no subtitles. Sorry. not like this eyeball close up. Mm-mm. Heck no. Dude's a lawn. Oh no! Oh no! Is it just an open hole too? Does it not have a little cover or a little door? Explaining word to a non-American. So imagine a burger. Oh, it's just open! Who the heck has just an opening with no door or cover? To a cross, I guess it's not a crawl space, but it looks like a crawl space. How did they fit? Oh. Oh. Ow. Bro. Oh. This man does not make a single sound. There's no like, ow, yelling, screaming, ah, nothing. Get out of my house. I'm a conflict, nothing. He's not even hyperventilating, you know? No, no. Mr. No-No! Blink! Blink! I don't like his eyes. They're too, like, out. Okay, now he's hyperventilating. Oh! I guess he finished the Sammy. The burger got. That's one way to go. Spoopy! I know, in his attic and in his front door. How does that happen? That was something. The little spot where he was in the corner was creepy. But then when he actually came running, it like ruined the effect for me. But you knew something. He had to do something. Like this little spot where you first see him. That part was actually like, ooh. And the footsteps above were really good. Right there. That's spooky. But then the little run kind of just like, oh, never mind. Maybe it's like the sound with it. I don't know. Okay, let's watch one more of these, and then I have this one called Strange Halloween Traditions you've probably never heard of. We can watch that, and then we can finish the 2 other short films. I think that sounds good. These are kind of like people telling, oh, this one's also like Halloween throughout the year. So that could be kind of cool as well. Okay. Let's watch one more of these and then swap it and then come back to them. I think that sounds pretty nice. We have stay in, the convenience store, the pencil. I feel like the convenience store leads perfectly from the burger, you know. So we'll do this one. I love these kind of films.
I don't like it. I don't like
It's
it.
so
They're all
fun.
alone.
Yeah, I know, Mom, but I need the money. We need it. Look, you don't have to worry, it's dead here.
It's not right. It's not safe.
There's security cameras everywhere.
I don't trust technology, none of it. Besides, it's the things you can't see that worry me.
Look, Mom, it's late. I need to study. Go to bed, please.
Okay, what are your problems, please?
Mom?
Mom? Whoa. She's scaring herself. So is the convenience store closed or no? Newspaper.
Hey, Kira. You know, you really shouldn't be here on your own.
You've been hiding
One
under
more
the
person
bed
tells
in
me
these
that I need to
videos.
leave, I swear.
Look, I'll take you straight home.
I didn't get to read what the
Promise.
newspaper said.
Come on, what are your parents gonna think if you turn down a doctor anyway?
Depends on the doctor. You're all good to go.
Well, you promise to call me
He's being annoying.
if the bus doesn't show?
Shush.
It'll show. But thanks, Tommy.
I try to leave, sometimes I'm standing I get wound up from the ground up and I don't know.
Uh-oh. The doors were left open. The wind! What is it? Oh, what's happening? It just whispered her name. I think it subtle, like very subtly mentioned, like whispered her name.
Hello?
That would not be a good job to have.
Hey, Tommy, it's Kira here.
Hey, Kira?
This place is really starting to freak me out.
The
door
way he
keeps going
said that.
nuts. I need to get out of here.
I wasn't expecting to hear a call from you so soon.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Something's wrong.
Kira?
What is it? Coming over right now.
Is that bleach? Yeah, it's whisper. It's a demon. Oh, no. Did her back just get like pulled off of her? Uh-oh. The convenience store is haunted! Help!
911. Please hold to speak with the first respond unit.
No. No. Got this girl. Oop. Oop. Mr. Doctor messed
Hello?
up.
Don't come in!
What does she see?
What the fuck?
What is it? Oh my! She was a creepy lady. She was a creepy lady. Oh, hello.
Kira?
No.
Tommy?
Uh-oh.
Come out here.
Don't trust him. Or it. Don't trust it.
Tommy, I'm coming out.
Oh, she's done for.
Tommy? What the hell?
It's clean. Ghosty cleaned up. It's a nice demon. I guess you could say that.
Tommy!
Oop! 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 Uh-oh. We don't like that whispering. Oh, she looks way different up close. Bro. She was missing her upper lip. All her teethies were out. Okay, we have 2 more, but we're gonna do strange Halloween traditions you probably never heard of, and then we'll go back to the last 2 ones. That was something. That was definitely something. Turn the subtitles on.
The year is dying.
Or not.
The light
There we
retreats
go.
like a hunted beast, and in its wake the old gods begin to stir. Smoke curls through the hollows, and the earth sweats rot and death. Somewhere in the distance, a door creaks open between this world and the next. On these nights, the veil thins, and if you listen, you'll hear it. The soft tread of the dead returning home, the scrape of knives against bone-white flesh, and the whisper of lovesick girls against flickering candlelight. Once, this night was not only for pumpkins, sweets, and funny costumes. It was a time when the living supped with spirits, and when we read our fates in apples and ash. When we spoke to the dark, and the dark whispered back. Today we remember those older tales, so let's explore the rituals that shaped the Halloween we know today.
The Halloween that we know and love today has its roots in a much, much older festival, and that is the celebration of Samhain. And Samhain was first mentioned in
this
early
girl
Irish
is,
literature from
I
about
believe,
the 9th
pagan,
century,
maybe?
And it was talked about as a time of feasting and celebration. And this is a time when the animals are brought back from the summer pastures, animals would be slaughtered, it's the end of the
We're
harvest,
learning about
it is the beginning
where
of
this
winter.
stemmed
And it was
from.
also seen as a liminal time when the
I really
veil
like her
was thin
sweater.
and spirits would be able to pass from the other world into this world. There are even certain sites around Ireland where they are said to be connected to the other world, and at this time of year, spirits would come through them. There are even Neolithic passage tombs, which are thousands of years old, that are aligned with the sunrise on Samhain. So it's a very, very ancient festival. And like all things, it has spread throughout the world and all over the British Isles.
Yeah,
and
I feel like
Ireland.
this kind of
And
hits
then
like
what we
many
had
different
was a huge
religions and
displacement
beliefs,
of
though.
Irish people who were moved over to America during the
Does
famine.
it sound okay? Like
And
quality?
they brought their culture with them, and that has ended up with where we are today, which is modern Halloween, where we still have echoes of some of these old celebrations, but it has been very modernized with pumpkins, trick-or-treating, dressing up parties, and this kind of thing. But what I wanted to do in this
By the way, guys, it is on Halloween we celebrate Pumpkin's birthday. Our kitty cat. So we found him on Halloween day, and he was a little baby kitten. So we say that Halloween is his birthday, and we celebrate his birthday today. So you guys, it's Pumpkin's birthday. Happy birthday, Pumpkin! I got him a giant thing of cat treats because I want him to become Plumpkin. He's our smallest. He's so little, especially compared to Chickpea. He's so little, so.
Video was just to explore some of the lesser known Halloween traditions, because there are so
I think this would be interesting.
so many unique ones that I never really see people talk about. So I wanted to share them with you and give you a little bit of info about what people used to do, and I'm sure what some people still do. So the first one is actually something that you might have heard of, or you might have done this yourself, because I have it in good faith that many people in the UK, Ireland, and even America did this when they were younger. So please let me know in the comments if this was something that you did. But this is turnip carving. So this is the great ancestor of pumpkin carving, and you can really understand why people moved to pumpkins. They are infinitely easier to carve.
Creepy.
If you've carved a turnip, you will know it takes a bit of elbow grease. So this is something that originated in Ireland and is connected to a folk tale about a man named Stingy Jack.
I know that pumpkins weren't like really native to other places, so they would carve the eggplants instead, or other things similar to that, but it's a lot more difficult than carving a pumpkin. But now, like, you can get whatever from wherever because imports and stuff, you know. So that is interesting. I've heard the story of Stingy Jack before, but only recently. So if you guys haven't, you'll get to hear it now.
So the story goes that there was a man named Stingy Jack, and he was not a very liked man. He was a drunk, he was bad, he was always up to trouble. Nobody liked him very much. So one day the devil came to take his soul and take it to hell. But Stingy Jack was very clever, and he was able to trick the devil. And there are a few different versions of the story. Some say he drew around him, some say that he tricked him to go up into a tree to pick some apples for him. There's a few different stories, but needless to say, he tricked the devil and trapped him. And he agreed to let the devil go free as long as he promised that he would never take his soul to hell. So the devil agreed. So years and years later, Jack still has not given up his bad ways, and now it's his time to die. But heaven won't take his soul because he's such a bad man. So he goes to hell instead. But the devil, true to his word, will not take the soul of Stingy Jack. And in some versions of the story, he takes a coal from the embers of hell and gives it to Jack. Jack hollows out a turnip, puts the coal inside, and uses this as his lantern to light the way. But Jack is doomed. He can't enter heaven, he can't enter hell, so his soul wanders for eternity. So there's a phenomenon called will-o'-wisp, which is where you can see light, especially on places like bogs. And we know now that there are certain scientific explanations for this, gases and things like that. But a lot of people say that the will-o'-wisp is Jack with his lantern, forever doomed to wander the in-between realms, not quite heaven, not quite hell, but not of this earth any longer. So if you see a light in the distance in nature, it might just be Jack and his turnip lantern roaming the earth for eternity.
Will-o'-wisp is one of your favorite Pokemon moves. I was gonna say, I really want to go apple picking next year. I wanted to do it this year, but I waited too late, so nothing was available anymore. It was not a thing when I was like, wait, I should do that. But next year, I definitely want to go apple picking. I think that'll be fun and cozy.
In newspapers from the 1800s in the US about Irish immigrants carving turnips, and the Irish Folklore Commission also records children carrying turnip lanterns. So this is very much a very traditional thing. As I say, a lot harder to carve than a pumpkin, a lot harder to get a good design into, so it's very easy to see why it was swapped
that'd be
over,
kind of cool.
This is the original.
But you gotta also know that there would be probably a lot of children about, and so it wouldn't be that cool to do an IRL stream like that. But I could see where you're coming from.
Pumpkin carving was with the turnip, and I think they are very effective. I think they look creepier, they look really cool.
They do look way creepy.
They last a little bit longer as well.
Oh, they last longer. Interesting.
Maybe give that a go this year. So the next tradition that you may not have heard of is nut burning. No. And this actually comes from Northern England and Scotland.
What is this?
And it was a divinatory practice. So it was a way of looking into the future and trying to figure something out. And it was used for love divination. So the idea would be to get hazelnuts, burn them on a fire, and see what happened. And if the hazelnuts burned peacefully and calmly together, it was a good sign for love. But if they were popping, exploding, going crazy, it was a really bad sign for your love life. And sometimes people would assign hazelnuts to their lover or the person they were interested in.
I haven't heard of this before.
A divinatory practice.
I've looked at
and this is interesting because hazel is so deeply connected with the idea
Halloween
of
stuff
divine wisdom and knowledge, and has been for such a long time. So in Irish mythology, there's a really fascinating story about something called the Salmon of Knowledge. And essentially there were some hazelnuts that dropped into a sacred pool, and a salmon ate them and was basically carrying the whole wisdom and knowledge of the universe. And there's a great hero from Irish lore called Finn McCool, and this is the story of his boyhood deeds. And essentially what happened was he was cooking the salmon on the fire for someone else. But when he was doing so, he accidentally burnt his thumb and he got a blister on his thumb. Ow. He just instantly put it in his mouth to try and soothe it, popped the blister, disgusting, I know, and gained the knowledge of the universe. He gained the knowledge that the salmon had from eating this divine hazel, and he was imbued with the whole knowledge of the universe. And from that point on, if he sucked on his thumb, he was granted divine wisdom. So it's really connected to that idea of deep, deep wisdom and unknowable things. Hazel was also really prized for magic and divination. Dowsing rods are a little bit contentious, a bit controversial, but it's the idea of using rods to try and find something. It could be water, wells underground, great treasures, metals, and this kind of thing. And hazel was very much favoured. We've got tons of writings about people using hazel from the Middle Ages onwards. So hazel is really connected to knowledge and the divine, and it's just really interesting that it came all the way through to this fairly simple divinatory practice that people would be doing around the time of Halloween. We're going to stay in Scotland for a little bit because it also has another really interesting
I haven't heard of that before. That was new for me.
divinatory practice, which I have never heard anyone talk about, and this is kale pulling.
Kale pulling?
It's literally what it says on the
I like some kale.
The tin. It is the idea of around this time of year going out and pulling up the kale, and whatever the roots or what it would be like underground were like would denote something about your love life. And it was said that the shape of the roots would tell you about the figure of your partner. So if you had a long, thin root, you'd be looking out for a tall, slender man.
Heyo.
Or if they're a little bit shorter and stubbier, then you know who to look out for. And it was also said that the amount of soil that was clinging to the root had symbolism too. So if there was tons and tons of soil on the root, this would be a really good sign, and it would indicate that you would be wealthy in the coming year and there would be a lot of abundance coming your way. But if there wasn't much soil clinging to a root, no such luck, and you might be in for a little bit of a tight year to come. There are mentions of this in a few other places with some different regional variations. So leeks in Wales and cabbage in Ireland. So it's likely that it's spread around a little bit. But I think this is a really interesting, unique one. And it's all kind of tied back to this idea. It's a liminal time of year. It's a magical time of year. It's a time when you can tap into those unknowable mysteries and find out things about the future. The next one you may have heard of actually, because this has become quite a popular thing among neo-pagans and modern day witches, and this is the idea of a dumb supper.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Time of the year,
I feel like would suit like different religions though, I just don't know. I feel like there has to be another name for it because dumb supper doesn't sound that great. However, I think it's a really, really cool idea and concept, and it makes so much sense.
Ancestors, those who've gone before and those who've passed on, and the idea of a dumb supper is to basically lay out a dinner and eat it in silence. But there are a few different things to think about with this. So the modern idea and what's ended up being now is that you would lay a place for your ancestor who's passed on as a mark.
So this could be like one of your grandparents, or if you have someone, a cousin or someone who has passed down. It doesn't have, like when you think ancestor, it doesn't have to be someone you don't know that you came from forever ago. It could be literally like maybe a past grandparent you were close to.
Of respect, a way to connect with them, and that would be a really lovely thing to do. Maybe you'd make their favourite meal, something like that. But when we trace this back a little bit older, it also has its roots again in love divination. So accounts vary, but essentially the principle is the same. You would have a silent supper. In some cultures, you would eat the food backwards as well. So start with dessert and do things very carefully. And the idea would be to try and divine who your love was going to be. You would leave an empty space for them and look for signs as to who they might be. You might look in a mirror or look for different signs on the table or whatever that is. And you wouldn't want to speak or do anything correctly because this could kind of break the spell and stop your ancestor or the love divination from happening. This spread over to
I've never heard of it being applied to like love divinations before, only for like people who have passed that you were close to. Oh, that was like such a face that I paused it on.
And now is a popular thing to do in the modern day to connect back with your ancestors at this time of year. So the next one is guising, which is essentially dressing up for Halloween. And Halloween is still a thing that many people dress up for. The costumes may not be as scary as they once were, but it's still very much alive and people love to do it. And as I said, this is a liminal time. This is a time when supernatural...
Ooh. Is this me in the middle? Is that one me?
Natural beings and spirits would come forth from the other world. They'd be roaming the streets. And this was a way to confuse the spirits. Wandering spirits would see you in these disguises and be confused about the whole thing. So it was kind of a protective thing.
Look at these children. These little tiny children. Medieval cosplaying, lol.
And this got linked in with a few different things which came to the modern idea of trick or treating. And people would essentially knock door to door, but they would, kind of like Christmas caroling, they would sing songs, tell stories, things like that in return for something. So quite connected to the idea of guising is souling, which is an English tradition. So in this tradition, people, primarily poor people, would go door to door and they would be given a soul cake in return for saying prayers for the deceased relatives of the people who were in the house. So there's very much an idea that a soul could get trapped and not make its way to heaven. Maybe there was an improper burial or something involved in sin or just something not quite right, where you'd be very worried that your relative had died and had not passed into heaven. They were stuck in this liminal space between worlds. And so people would go and they would say these prayers in return for receiving a soul cake. And a soul cake is basically like a little biscuit cookie type thing.
I was about to ask, what does that look like?
Dried fruit and that sort of thing. And it would usually have...
So you'd have to have random soul cakes prepared in case someone came to your door?
Have a cross on it, and the cross would be a sign of alms for the poor and also a sign of Christ. So this is something that was done for many years, and I actually just made soul cakes and I wanted to be even more historically accurate, so I actually found a recipe from 1604, and it's a really Tudor recipe from a cookbook, Eleanor Fetty Place's cookbook, and I did make them. I will say they were nice overall, a little bit dry, but I let it off because it is such an old recipe. But it was really fun and interesting to just connect with history in a different way like this. So the next tradition is something that I remember from my childhood. I don't know if people still do this, but it is apple bobbing. You might call this apple duking or apple ducking in Scotland or Northern England. And there are a few different ways to go about it. So one is simply to have a basin of water and you put apples into it and you have to basically dunk your head in and grab the apple with your teeth. And there are other ways of this as well. And I remember this one from my childhood, which is putting an apple on a string.
It looks like Christmas, but then it has, because of the red and green oranges, red and green apples, it looks like Christmas. But then it's got little spooky ghosts. I mean, oh my god, what the heck? Pumpkin and the bat. It looks like all of the holidays combined. The joys of Halloween.
And hanging it from the ceiling and having to eat the apple like that. And apparently there's one in Scotland as well where you would cover a scone in treacle and you'd eat it tied to a string as well. No one's 100% sure where this came from. This might be from Roman tradition, it might be a Samhain thing, or potentially a little bit of both, but I think it's still pretty much alive and well. It's also connected to love divination, as per usual.
I knew it was connected to that.
The first person who was able to take a bite out of the apple on the string would
Victorian
be the next person to marry.
Stuff.
And it was also said that if a maiden slept with the apple she bobbed under a pillow, she would dream of her loved one. And the final tradition I've got for you today is called Mischief Night. And I think all of these things connected, like the guising, the souling, mischief night, all kind of contribute to the modern idea of trick-or-treating. And we've got first mention of this in the late 1700s. And it was a little bit of regulated mayhem, I guess. We've got similar things around the winter time. I feel like these cold, dark months, they just have so much fascinating and crazy folklore compared to the rest of the year a lot of the time. So this was something that was done around this time as well, and basically it would just be a night of mischief, hijinks, jokes, sometimes downright vandalism. And this was done all over. Sometimes the dates varied, so it could be around what bonfire night is. Some people say that it used to be done in May, but it was brought to this time of the year, and it has different names all over. It could be called Mischief Night, Devil Night, Mickey Night, Cabbage Night, Goosey Night, all sorts of things, and it spread over to the US as well. I don't know if this is a thing now, but again, from my childhood, I remember that this was a thing. We didn't call it Mischief Night, but it was just known that the day before Halloween or on Halloween, you had to be a bit careful because youngsters would be getting up to no good, basically. And I remember getting eggs thrown at our windows. We weren't singled out. Everyone got eggs thrown at their windows. People would, you know, try to wrap houses in toilet paper, though I think that's more of an American thing. But I remember there was all sorts of mischief and troublemaking going on. And apparently this has caused quite a few problems in different places with just downright vandalism. So quite an interesting one. Maybe not something I would recommend to that level. If you want to play a little practical joke on somebody you know well, then fair enough. But maybe leave the vandalism and egg throwing for for never. So that was quite an interesting one, which I see a lot of trick or treating in with. So there we go. Those are some lesser known traditions around the time of Halloween and Samhain. Not all of them would be exactly on Halloween. Some of them might be a little bit before, a little bit after. But this time of the year in general, it's a time of darkness and mischief and otherworldliness.
Some of the stuff I had heard a few things on, but some of them, this was like a different
finding
version
out who your
of
loved
it.
one is, venerating ancestors. There are all sorts of different things going on, but it's just a fascinating time of year, and I wanted to share a couple of these things with you that I don't see many people.
Cool. Have you guys heard of all of that stuff or no? Okay, we have these two left. I did have a few other ones, but they're kind of longer. I mean, not too long, to be honest. Maybe we'll do these two and then a little bit of this one. Oh no, Charlie put up a 11-minute video titled "This Made Me a Believer in the Paranormal." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's probably a hoax. I think he's just saying that. Okay, we got the pencil. Let's see what the pencil's all about, guys. Oh, that's a pretty view. She's painting. Oh, that's so gorgeous, guys. I wonder where this is filmed at. You think this is sub so it doesn't need captions? Is that why it's doing that? I was like, maybe it's just for the music. I don't know. Wait, was that just on the ground? Or did she drop it? That was just on the ground? Oh. Oop. She is now cursed! Oh, it's a special pencil! Dude, this is like that anime! The artist! The trash anime! Why is she sticking it in her pocket? I'm confused. Available balance $12. Oof, that's rough.
Кстати, насчет аренды. Не волнуйся. Я что-нибудь придумаю. Ну, я пойду тогда. Хорошо, еще. Пока.
Was that the landlord or who was that? That apple is so red. A walrus. Hello. Meowly. Happy Halloween. Hi. We just started this video, so she picked up a creepy pencil. And then she stole it. Now she's cursed. Oop. Casually in her back pocket? Okay. That would not be comfortable to sit on. Oop. Uh-oh. Two apples. Wait, did she just draw it into existence? And that pencil just happened to be red?
Я дома. Даник!
Сара, Сара!
Aww.
Что за персонаж тут у нас?
Я пыталась создать с монстрами.
Ах ты!
Доча, ты как раз вовремя. Мы садимся пить чай.
Tea.
Что с Даник делает? Василька, ты что-то?
Даник меня развлекает, а сестра твоя внезапно улетела в командировку в Караганду. Так что Даник какое-то время побудет у нас.
Ты видел, что я нарисовала?
Вау! Это выглядит очень круто. А кто это?
Это я, это ты, это еще, а это уже Старлак.
Даник, ты зачем ее нарисовал? Ты разве не знаешь, что
Hunt little boys.
ловит маленьких мальчиков и пьет из них
Drinks their blood.
Мам, не пугай его.
Не бойся, я буду с ней сражаться.
А это что такое?
А это для вас цветы.
Даник, эти цветы больше похожи на змей.
Он же старался. Тем более, для таких случаев у нас существует
Пластик.
Uh-oh.
Можно стереть и исправить свои ошибки. Вот так вот. А потом вот такими движениями можно нарисовать красивые розы, да?
Да.
Давай, пойду открою.
The sound is spooky. Give me your cheeks.
По-моему, это для тебя.
No.
Оу, это от кого?
Записки не было, их просто прислонили к двери.
Now she's realizing. That looks like a crappy pencil. Is she drawing money? Like stacks of money? I couldn't tell. Hello, Dr. Gnome. How are you? How much money is that converted to USD? Wait, what did he say?
Не заходи. Я занята.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he gonna erase like the people he drew, like his family? And they're gonna disappear? You wish you could draw and just like money appear? Yeah. That'd be something. Oops. Oops. Oopsie what? She just happens to have an empty drawer.
Mom?
Uh-oh, mom's gone. Mom's been erased. Or maybe just like half of her body, who knows? Whoa. Whoa. Why does it gotta leave blood in her clothes? Wait. Gotta draw her back perfectly. Oh no. Bro, that's a dark doorway. Look, it's just like solid dark. It looks like an actual door and not just the way. Oh, I might have ruined that because I paused it right there. Ooh, she was creepy. Ooh, she needed to start erasing as soon as she saw that picture. Uh-oh. That was something. That was something. Erase it, you dummy, right? I'm a Zap you. Hello, welcome in. Happy Spooky Day. We have one more short film. This one is someone reading. Let's watch. I want to see. I've never watched anything by her, so like, she's reading subscriber scary stories. So maybe we can watch like one story that she reads to see how we feel about it.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Daisy. As you guys saw by the title, I'll be reading my subscribers' spooky stories. Stories all taking place in Mexico. So of course, grab your snacks, grab your cobija, and let's get straight into it.
Enter if you dare. That's where the haunts begin. Stories from the grave. Grab your snacks. Spoopy! Let's see if it's actually spoopy.
My family is from Sinaloa, Mexico. I had celebrated my quinceañera over there since we don't have any family here in the States. A few days after my quinceañera, most of my relatives who had traveled for the party were still staying with us at my nana's house. Since there were so many kids, we all slept together in the living room. That night, we were just hanging out.
Side note, the background is so cool looking. Whoa, I love the colors. Like the purples and the oranges and like the warm and cool tone contrast looks so good. Purple and orange, of course, is Halloween, but you know what I mean.
And getting ready for bed when my dad came in, almost running, asking, ¿Dónde está tu mamá? Where's your mom? I told him she was next door. He rushed out again. We didn't think much of it until a few minutes later when my mom came back inside, looking pale and shaken. She told us my dad had just come to her, terrified, saying he had been chased by a ghost car. There's a small town near ours with a dangerous curve in the road that people say is haunted because of how many accidents happen there. My mom said my dad had been driving along that stretch when he saw the headlights of a black SUV appear behind him. You have to drive slowly there, but this car started speeding up, getting closer and closer to my dad. My dad sped up too, but when he realized he couldn't make the next turn at that speed, he slowed down and pulled off to the side. That's when he saw the SUV drive straight through his car, went off the road, and suddenly disappear. After my mom told us what happened, everyone was already on edge. But of course, what do a bunch of kids do when they're scared? We start telling scary stories. Among us was my cousin Laura, and her brother suddenly said, half jokingly, "Plebes, ya no hay que hablar de espantos, porque a Laura se le mete la Laurita." Guys, let's stop talking about ghosts, because Laurita tries to enter Laura. We all laughed, but I knew what he meant. Laurita was their cousin who had passed away years ago. Laura and Laurita had been very close, and ever since her death, Laura would sometimes talk to her in her sleep. So when her brother said that, we just brushed it off and kept talking, even though Laura was already fast asleep on the floor. Then she started giggling.
Thank you for the
Her
3
brother
stream
warned us again to
streak.
stop,
That's awesome.
but we didn't. A few seconds later, Laura sat straight up without even using her arms and said,
"Creepy.
Laurita se quiere meter."
Laurita wants to come in. Her brother told her quietly, "No, dile que se vaya. No, tell her to leave." She laid back down. That's when everything went crazy. None of the neighbors owned dogs or horses, but suddenly we heard dogs barking and horses running outside. Then the front door started rattling. A few minutes later,
That's an image.
Laura sat up again and said, "Laurita, ya se metió." The barking grew louder, the horses sounded closer, and through the small gap under the bathroom door, where the light was still on, we could see 2 shadows of feet standing there. We all started crying and praying together, El Padre Nuestro, holding hands. And then, it all stopped. The barking faded, the air felt lighter, and it suddenly became easier to breathe. The next morning, we told Laura what had happened, but she had no memory of any of it. To this day, I still feel tightness in my chest whenever I think about that night.
That would be spoopy. Okay, let's listen to one more and then we'll watch the last let's listen to one more of these little stories and then we'll watch the last mini film.
Hello Daisy, my name is Mia, and this is one of my paranormal encounters. This happened a couple of summers ago when I was visiting my abuelo in Mexico. He's from San Gregorio, Michoacan, a small town where everyone knows each other, and there's a lot of talk about witches, brujas. One night, my cousin and I were walking back from a friend's house a little after midnight. The streets were empty, except for the sound of crickets and dogs barking in the distance. We had to pass this narrow alley that everyone in the town avoids. My cousin told me, don't look down there, just keep walking. Of course,
that is a long alley.
I looked. At first, it was just shadows. Then, at the far end of the alley, I noticed a woman standing there. Her hair was long and messy, and she wore an old-fashioned black dress that didn't fit the heat of the night. She was slightly hunched, but even from that distance, I could see her eyes on me. I thought maybe she was just some señora who lived nearby, until she lifted her hand. She didn't wave. She just pointed straight at me. I stood still, but my cousin immediately grabbed my arm and whispered, "Don't answer her. Don't even blink. Just walk."
So he
His
knows?
voice trembled in a way I'd never heard before. He was genuinely scared. We started walking faster. Behind us, I heard a sound, like wings flapping, heavy and slow. When I glanced back, she wasn't standing anymore. She was crouched low, and her eyes were glowing faintly. We didn't run until we reached the main road. When we finally looked back, the alley was empty. Later on, my cousin told me that people in town believe a bruja lives near there. They say she can curse you just by making eye contact, and that sometimes she takes the form of a giant black bird. I didn't sleep much that night, and even now, when I think about it, I swear I can still hear that slow, heavy flapping, like wings, just outside my window.
I was gonna say it sounded more like a with the description, I was like, that sounds more like a vampire than a witch, but then when they said a blackbird, I was like, oh, that makes sense. You think the money she drew was about a few hundred million? Equates to 500K. Wowee. Gotta do the math because I can't. Okay, let's watch this video and then I'm gonna have to wrap things up for tonight, guys. Gotta go celebrate Pumpkin's birthday and spoil him. And don't forget, we're doing the watch party of Night Before Christmas. I'm gonna start that as soon as I finish. Like, as soon as I end this stream, it's gonna be going into Discord and starting the Night Before Christmas watch party if anyone wants to join. No pressure, like, it's Halloween, do what you want. It'll just be there if you want to drop by. I like to play it for Pumpkin's birthday every year, since he is the Pumpkin King. Ooh, okay, give me a good spooky house. Adult boy films. Well, this one was called Just Stay In, and it's specifically Halloween. Happy birthday to Pumpkin! Wait, Melon never came back, did he? I didn't get to do his tarot reading. Why is this not letting me click? Chat, you're broken, but it's okay. I forgive you. Whatever you're doing. What do you think he's gonna dress up as?
Hey, buddy. How was school?
It was fine. They let us out early so some of the kids could go trick-or-treating.
Oh, that's nice. It's too bad how your mom...
Did you say they let you out early?
Well, yeah, just for the kids.
See, that is the problem with the education system. They let you out early to rot your teeth with candy, but God forbid they talk to you about race or gender.
Or Mom.
Jeremy.
So, Kaylin and the other guys wanted to know if I could go hang out with them tonight.
Tonight?
What are you planning on doing?
Why are they stank facing on Halloween? What the heck? These parents can do it and he can see it in the VOD. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. we will close with Melon's tarot reading. So that'll be a good way to end the night.
Just video games. And
Don't even start with us.
Bro, I don't like them already, especially the mom. I can't.
Please. I mean, all of the other kids get to go trick-or-treating.
Buddy, you know how your mom and I feel about this.
Are these like our age people? Are they supposed to be 30 years old?
No chance. I'm sorry.
We're just trying to keep you safe. You never know who could be out there with
I feel like he could be in his 30s. She looks a little bit older though, in my opinion.
all the drugs and the candy and whatnot.
But that's not even real. I read it was made up by candy companies just to scare people.
Jeremy, no. Anyway, we need you to stay in tonight to take care of Baxter.
Why can't you?
Who's Baxter?
You know your dad and I are going out tonight.
And I can't? Well, that's so unfair.
Our house, our rules.
Bro. I'm so done with her. I'm so done with her already. Like, for realsies. One thing I do want to say, like I said, apparently, like, the schools in our county, or not all the schools, but some of them, did a parent, not a parent, but a teacher work day today. So some of the schools were actually closed today on Halloween. And I asked one of my clients who is in high school, and I was like, oh, are you off tomorrow? Like, are you not going to be in school on Halloween? And she was like, no. And she thinks that they did it because they didn't want kids, like, showing up in Halloween costumes, wearing masks, dressed up and stuff. So that's the point that we're at here, you know. I was like, oh, that's sad and dark. Oh. Lame.
It's okay. I got this.
Does he though? Oh, there's that creepy clown. Oh, he likes the classics. The OGs.
I come in? Look, Jeremy.
I feel bad for him already.
This is just one of those things. I'm sorry. Please don't let it ruin your night.
It's ruining his
Take
life.
this, order a pizza, stay up late, watch a creepy movie. Your mom and I
All
aren't going to be back
alone.
until after 3, so she doesn't even have to know. This can be our secret.
Bro.
Hey, I love you, buddy. Don't forget that.
Nope. I already forgot. Yeah, lock him out. What's he got? Oh, he's dressing up? Is he gonna make an outfit? Brought home a project. It's like Harley Quinn. Oh, it's a clown. Of course it's a clown. Spoopy.
Honey, we're leaving. Can you open up so we can say goodbye?
Bye, have fun.
What does he have? Why does his face look so blue?
Yeah, I'm coming. Try to have a little fun tonight. And we're going to be late, so don't wait up for us.
Okay.
I love you.
I know.
No, I love you back. Lol. Is that the lighting, or does he have body paint on? What's happening? It's just the lighting. Why is he going in the basement? Does he have a friend in the basement we don't know about? Is it the clown with the burger? Have fun doing nothing at home. Who is he supposed to be watching? Wait. They said he had to watch someone. I don't know if it was a dog or what.
Finally! We've been waiting forever.
Sorry. I have to wait for my parents to leave.
I still don't get why they won't let you hang out with us.
Yeah, me neither. Well, what they don't know won't hurt them, right?
All right, you ready? Come on.
Let's go.
These people are too old for trick-or-treating. Like, I get it's probably who they just had to make the film with.
It's incredible.
What did I tell you?
But there's no actual
Where's my go next?
children.
Well, it's tradition for one of us to sneak into the Banshee house.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, I did when I was 9.
I was 11.
Okay.
Bro, you know who this looks like? You know who this looks like? I don't want to dox anyone. It looks like someone's family member.
It's gonna go next. Wait. No.
Sound like the mom. Where's all the little kids though? It's just these not children. It's these teenagers that are actually like in their 20s that they're trying to make look like teenagers. Except for maybe this guy. He looks like he could be an actual teenager. But the other ones look like they're in their 20s. And then there's no little kids at all. They're all adult looking people.
Oh, Jeremy, come on.
I'm just confused. Honestly, everybody.
I really don't want to.
Dude, come on, we've all done it.
Well, what do I have to do?
Well, whoever goes in has to sneak into the basement and bring back something to prove they made it in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. But it has to be quick.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Did you guys see him? Ooh, creepy house.
All right, Jeremy, you're up.
Guys, should we really be doing this? What if we get in trouble?
We won't.
You sure?
Hey, cross our hearts.
Okay. How do I get to the basement?
First door on your left. You won't miss it.
Trillion, hello! Happy Halloween! We're watching one of the last videos before I get off for tonight. This one's in Discord, by the way, if you want to see it. Finger Cheese has a link to it in Discord. Go to the basement. Oh, hello there. No, don't do that. No, so rude. What kind of friends are you?
Before we let you out.
But...
Let's go, man.
How will they know if he makes it down to the basement or not? Are they watching through the basement windows? If it even has windows? Oh.
You should have seen your face.
Bro was down there the whole time.
It's just a joke. Don't worry.
It wasn't funny.
Did he pee himself?
It kind of was.
Oh yeah, he's right. It definitely was.
All right. He's had enough. How about we go down to the Carson's house? I heard they have full-size candy bars.
No, I think I want to head home.
Dude, you're just messing around.
Oh, he's regretting coming out.
Yeah, don't take it so seriously. Just get out of here.
Now the real fun begins.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I swear, if you guys are trying to pull another joke on me.
No, that wasn't us.
Should we go see what it was?
What? No way.
No, come on, dude. And he puts his mask on like it's gonna save him or something.
Whatever, I'm out of here.
And he's leaving him! This is why you don't hang out with them. What? What? Wait. I bet this is what the parents are doing. I bet the parents are in a cult and they're in those cloaks right now. I bet this is what his parents are doing and that's why they didn't want him to come out so badly. That's the mom and the dad. Just like Scooby-Doo, the real monsters are always the humans. Mom, no! What are they doing? Ah! Bro, get out of there. Bruh. That's the dad! Did the dad have a beard? I don't remember. No! Break the window! I would take that mask off so I could see better, you know?
What are you doing?
Caitlin, there's someone else here.
What? No, there is not anyone here.
Oop. Is it Dad? Maybe not. He just whacked him. Bro, she's bleeding. Like in Silent Hill F, rice paper door ain't gonna hold me. You would have broken the window too? Her head is blue. What did he hit him? I thought he just slapped him or her, like with his hand. Did he have the hammer? Wait. Wait. Is it not the parents? I think it's the parents. Or not. Yes! I knew it!
Fuck!
I knew it!
Where's the magic gone? Where did it run to? Never thought it'd leave, but I'm left with an emptiness. Won't you tell me?
I think I like the pencil the most, maybe. I think the pencil was maybe my fave. This one, I did like the gore scene quite a bit right here. I did like, that was enjoyable to me. But maybe the pencil was my fave out of all the ones we watched. Okay, so we gotta do Melon's little tarot reading because he disappeared and hasn't come back, but it will be in the VOD. We were going to close on that. Yeah, the pencil was good. I like that there was so many like sandwich burger options for us. They all kind of suited each other. It was a good flow, especially into the convenience store, you know. So yeah, I think we're gonna end soon just because we are gonna stream tonight before Christmas. And let me do Melon's tarot reading again. I don't know where he went. So this one will be for Melon. And then if he asks, I did it. I waited and I did it. But right now he's not he's not putting his energy into the cards as I shuffle them, you know? So I will show you my Halloween outfit very soon. I'm at the very end of Silent Hill F. Like, I have to be. I'm probably gonna spend like 30 minutes to an hour circling the village because we ended by trying to follow the fog spirit thing, and then it's like a lot of circles you can make, and the map is pretty big as far as like running from the creatures. So I'm probably going to spend a good amount of time slightly lost in the village just trying to find that lady and then getting on track to get to the end. I'll put your energy together! Do it! Do it! All Hallows Eve. Guys, one thing that people do is light or put candle lights in the windows to help spirits pass over. Okay, this one is gonna be Melon's card. If it's the same as one of the other cards we did before. Oh, 10 of Cups. Okay. Honestly, we drew this in a previous reading, not this stream, but the other stream that I did before, I believe. And I wonder if it was Melon who had it before or not. That'd be so funny if we just drew the same card for him that he had last time. But yeah, this one is a very beautiful card. I do remember drawing this in the previous stream that we did tarot. So this is number 45, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups symbolizes ultimate emotional achievement. Your deepest desires have come to fruition. Feel it fully. Soak in the emotional fulfillment in your life. Your community is abundant. Your support system is here. There's opportunities to look forward to and loads of love in the present. Celebrate all that you have worked hard to create. I like this card. I think this card's a sweet card. You go, Melon. You go. We put all our energy together and you have achieved the ultimate emotional achievement. It says your community is abundant and your support system is here. So that would be funny, like, in the sense that everyone put their emotions together since he's not here, but we're here for him. You know what I mean? Community. Okay. Cool. Gotta do the outfit routine real quick. I'm ready to get up and like stretch my body because my back hurts. Not gonna lie. Not today, but the last 2 days I have worked like an hour after. Instead of getting home around 7, I was getting home around 8. And it's been playing a toll on my back, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the outfit routine. This might be in the way. Let me hide that. There we go. Ooh. I like the view from like this corner better, but I have to move my entire chair to do that. Got my candy corn hat on. So cute. I was thinking it was like a witch hat, but someone called it a scarecrow hat, and I was like, oh, that kind of suits it better, I think. It probably is a scarecrow hat. I don't know. But it's so cute, and I love it. Candy corn witch. That's the vibe I initially got. And it has a random little doopy doop. But yes, summer song, hello. Oh, I'm about to close off tonight. Welcome in and happy Halloween. At least you made it in time to happy Halloween each other. I'm actually going to be streaming. We're going to switch over. I'm going to end stream, but I'm going to be starting the night before Christmas in Discord for anyone who does want to continue to hang out if you don't have anything else to do, or if you just want to like have it up in the background, whatever. I'm probably going to be in and out of chat during that. It is also Pumpkin's birthday, and I have to give him his birthday present. And we do have like I don't know if Josh built it or not. I doubt he did because I didn't hear anything happening. But we did get like a little outdoor cat shelter house thing. Because it is actually getting cold outside now at nighttime. I think the low is supposed to be tonight, low 40s to high 30s. And so I wanted to get the little cat something outside to be warm in. So I'm gonna try to build that. I don't if Josh hasn't built it yet. So I'll be in and out of chat for Discord after this, but it'll be up for anyone who wants to hang out. I hope everyone has an amazing Halloween. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I think the little short horror film things is my favorite thing to do, because I did it one year, a few years ago, where we watched a bunch of those on Halloween, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that Finger Cheese posted more of them in the chat in Discord as a suggestion. I feel like that's something we should maybe do every year, because it's quick and easy, but it's also like very into the season, you know? I definitely would like to make maybe that a tradition for us to do around Halloween. But yes, I do enjoy that. I did enjoy that. I remember when we watched them previously, even though this was a few years ago, there was the ballerina one that really stood out to me, and I believe I showed it to a couple people after the stream. And then there was another one. Oh, there was one with the wardrobe, like the Chester drawer wardrobe thing, and it had the creepy thing attached to it. Oh, yeah. Those two stood out to me a lot. Like, I would go back and rewatch those for sure. I made people watch them, basically. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great night, happy weekend, and happy Halloween. I will be streaming I might stream Tuesday instead of Monday. I don't know for sure. We'll see. I will be streaming one of those days, and that'll be the next time I see you, and we'll potentially finish Silent Hill F for good. Potentially we'll finish that all the way. And then Sunday, we are watching Weapons in Discord. So don't forget that. I feel like that's a big movie. I'm pretty excited about that. I've been wanting to watch it for a little bit now. So yeah, exciting guys. But I'm gonna end. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.